What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase. So, we're going to be taking a look at Scarlet Spider here today. I did decide to get him to tier 3 because he is a support character for the Spider-Verse characters, or was it Spider-Verse or just Spider-Sense? They're pretty much the same, but yeah, Spider-Sense ability. And since I'm going to be investing in Spider-Man, I figured why not? And there's a lot of Spider-Verse characters that I like, so I decided to give him a try here. So let's take a look at the build here, and then we'll test him out, see if he's any good as a standalone, or if he's mainly just going to be a support character. So for the for the gears, we haven't really done anything here. We're just trying him out kind of bare bones. We have the things maxed out that we need maxed out just to get an idea of what he's going to be doing. Yeah, so we don't have any Urus on him except for, why do we have a skill cooldown? I don't know why that's on there. That must be when I first unlock the character. For the skills, we just have the ones leveled up that need to be leveled up to get buffs on the skills. For the Isolate set, we have a stage 6 for Power of Angry Hulk. We do not have an artifact on him. And then we have a CTP of Destruction. So I put the CTP of Destruction on right when this uniform came out. So right when he got his Chasm look here. The Chasm uniform does turn him into a super villain. So keep that in mind. But even as a villain, he does still have the leadership tag. So he's only the second character now that has leadership as a villain. So you can still take advantage of White Fox if you wanted to go that route. But yeah, you need to keep that in mind for some of the support characters that say only support superheroes, because that will no longer work for him unless you switch back to his default look here. Yeah, so that's what the build is looking like. Here are the details. Like I said, we're maxed out on ignore, defense, skill, cooldown, kind of the main things, just to get an idea for testing here. Of course, we could bump up some of the other stats if I decided to keep him as a DPS, but I'm unsure if he's going to be a DPS or if I'm going to switch him over to support only. So yeah, let's go ahead and try him out and see what kind of damage we can do. Alright, so here we are at Ultron. We're going to be using this team here. We've got our physical lead with Elsa, and then we can use White Fox here, so I figured why not, because we're limited to only human characters up here at stage 19, so I didn't really have, another support that I felt like using. We could use Shuri, but yeah, let's go ahead and try it out with this team here. We've got 3 dodge ignore, so that'll work. Let's go ahead and hop in, and let's see if we can do any damage at all here to stage 19. I'm not super optimistic because I can't remember when he first came out with this uniform. Was I impressed with the damage? I think it was decent. But we have what? A CTP of Destruction on. Alright, so let's try him out. And yep, dodges that. Yeah, a little bit of damage there. Oops, I did the wrong skill. I mean, his health bar is moving, but not really very quickly. Then again, Ultron is moving around quite a bit, so we're actually not hitting him full on. Alright, let's go ahead. Did you seriously proc? Which one is the... Okay, his tier 3 does a bit better. And he has a good heal going on there. Ultron, can you just sit still for 2 seconds? Yeah, he's definitely not going to be doing stage 19 here. So let's move down a little bit here in the difficulty. Actually, we can't, because then it goes to superhero, and he is not a superhero. Well, let's see if we can at least do stage 10. Oh, it's 10. 10 still needs superhero. All right. Stage 9. Can you do this quickly then? Let's find out. Alright, come on, Chasm. We need to see some kind of performance here from you. Okay, I mean, at least he's doing damage here, right? Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep wanting to hit 4 and then 5. Alright, cool. So at least he can do stage 9, it looks like. That's something. Oop, I canceled that too early. That's one thing with him, you can't just be all gung-ho and want to, just keep canceling the skills. What are you doing that, eh? Are we just not doing a lot of hits or something? Why is he optimizing so quickly? How much downtime do I have between my skills? That's interesting, because he optimized very easily there. I have to pay attention, because he shouldn't be dodging that much stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and do the tier 3. Okay, well, he can handle stage 9, so I guess I'm happy with that. But he's pretty much going to be capped out here because he wasn't doing very well on stage 19, and then the next stage that he can be available for is, what, stage 16 or something like that? I guess, yeah, I guess I am kind of just, yeah, there's just a lot of downtime between his skills, because then when they do come back off of cooldown, it's taking me so long. Yeah, because you have to wait a long time for that 5th skill. Okay, so that's what's going on. I think the 4th skill had my heal. Yeah, there's the heal on the 4th skill. Alright, I mean, he's okay, but I don't know. It seems like just the skill rotation and the skill animations are holding him back quite a bit. Let's go to the Dark Phoenix here. We'll try out stage 2, just see what happens, but I'm not very optimistic because, yeah, he didn't do very well against Ultron there. And his skill animations are a bit long, they have a lot of delay, so I can't really see him doing too well here, but we're gonna go ahead and give him a little bit of a better team. So let's find a support here. We'll just use White Fox. Alright, got White Fox, so yeah, we'll do this, give him a little bit better of a team. Then we've got some dodge ignore strikers. And I don't know, we'll see what happens here. But even if he can do damage, I feel like he's just not going to survive very well here. But we'll see. Okay. Very long animation there. I mean, it is only stage 2. I'm just trying to see if he has, you know, any kind of survivability here. Let's go into the tier 3. Okay, I mean, at least she wasn't doing any attacks while I was in that iframe there. Uh-oh. So we can do this. Can this jump us out of the way? Not really. That didn't have enough movement on it. Yeah, we've had to switch there. He doesn't really have a short animation on any skills to just kind of like skill cancel and get yourself out of there. So, I don't know. Overall, interesting for a War Boss Legend here. He will definitely be able to take on like Gore, Mephisto, and Null. But yeah, he's kind of struggling against Infinity Ultron and probably a little bit any higher stage than 2, probably for Dark Phoenix, just because of survivability. You're going to be switching a lot because of the long skill animations, or if you have to really time it well to know when she's going to do one of her skills that you can't avoid, and then, yeah, just take it from there. But I don't know. Let's see how he does against Giant Boss Ray to see what kind of damage we do there, but I'm leaning towards just a support character for now. But yeah, let's try Dormammu out and see what happens. Alright, so we got Gamora, Chasm, and White Fox here, so let's go ahead and hop in. And we do happen to have type advantage today, so that's a bonus here for Scarlet Spider. So let's see how he does against the big man here. Because I've actually been kind of surprised with some characters' performances against Dormammu. Like, they're performing pretty underwhelming, in my opinion, in War Boss Legend, and then actually doing quite well against Dormammu. And I'm not really sure why that's the case. Where's the skill animation? Oh, okay. So, let's see what kind of damage. Okay, not bad. Let's see what the tier 3 does. Oh, tier 3. Okay, the tier 3, ow, definitely is hitting a lot harder. And we definitely got hit pretty hard there. So we're definitely going to heal up a little bit. All right, you need to get out of that fire. You're about to die. Yeah, he is very squishy. It is kind of difficult to keep him alive. Alright, well, he's definitely performing well enough here. So let's move on to the next phase here, because that's where we're kind of really curious on what kind of damage he can do. So yeah, we'll be back once we get to the phase change. Alright, so made it to the next phase here. And yeah, he is definitely someone you have to pay very close attention to, because he will die extremely easily. This shouldn't kill because it wouldn't push us, yeah. But that tier 3 did not much damage. Is that even half a bar? What? Why did you... Oh my gosh, I did not tap the button to switch characters. What are you doing, game? Why did it just randomly switch? Did I accidentally tap that? I don't think I did. Alright, let's see what kind of damage. So is it even half a bar? Okay, it is half a bar. I mean, at least that's decent. I mean, I wouldn't call it, like, ideal. I would like them to be doing, you know, about a bar. Is this gonna kill us? It shouldn't, right? Yeah, as long as we don't get pushed around with the fire, you can survive that, but... Ow. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this damage. I'd say he's pretty underwhelming, actually. Like, he's cool and all, but... It's like, even the skills feel really clunky too, like trying to put these skills together for the skill rotation. I don't know, having that delay there, and then he's just bouncing around. He's not in an iframe for the 4th skill. There's a lot of things that I don't like really about his, just the feel of using his skills or doing his skill rotation just doesn't feel very satisfying. So that's also, I'd say, a negative there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be using him as only support. Because I'm not overly impressed with his performance in either category here for World Boss Legend or against Dormammu. I mean, at least he's doing enough damage that I guess you might be able to do a third of the damage, but it's going to be really close and we're going to die here. Yeah, so that's going to be Scarlet Spider there with his Chasm uniform. Again, I don't think he's great. If you need a support for your Spider-Verse characters, then that's pretty much going to be his best role. You can maybe squeeze a little bit of damage out of him if, you know, your main DPS dies, but I wouldn't kind of build him towards a main DPS. He just doesn't seem to be able to fill that role very effectively. Let me take a look here. So yeah, and we had, it is a 200% at least for the CHP of destruction. So I mean, technically that is with just a regular damage proc. So he might be like, you know, maybe 10 times better with a rage for some weird reason. I highly doubt it. I don't think rage would make him that much better, but it'd definitely be an improvement. Would it be enough to, you know, make me want to use a rage on him just to make him kind of viable, opposed to using him as a support? I don't know. I think I'd rather have this support and give the rage to a Spider-Verse character that does more damage and maybe has a better feel for their skill rotation. Because, I don't know, that's the best way to describe it. I just don't really like the feel of his skill rotation when I'm playing him. Maybe you do, but personally, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like it was very smooth. It just felt clunky and like something was missing with it that, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Did you tier 3 him? Do you enjoy playing him? Are you just using him as a support? Did you try him out as a DPS, or did you just put him as support like right away and that was your only reason for tier 3ing him? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.